When you look at the Great Lords of Westeros, Arryn, Tully, Stark, Lannister, Baratheon, Martell, Greyjoy, Tyrell, most of them do indeed have fiercely loyal bannermen. The Mormonts, the Manderlys, the Royces, the Corbrays, the Daynes, the Dondarrions, the Tarlys, and the Redwynes are just some of the most loyal followers of these great houses, who unequivocally followed and still follow their superior lords or Westeros. Hello everyone, if you are new here, please don't forget to subscribe and click the notifications bell, so you don't miss any new updates on your favorite TV series. Sure, each of the Kingdoms of Westeros does have its notorious bad eggs as well: House Baelish, House Bolton, House Frey, House Florent, House Connington, among others, but there were not two more disloyal and traitorous houses of their time than Houses Reyne and Tarbeck of the Westerlands. The two houses took advantage of the naivete and blissful stupidity of Tytos Lannister, taking ridiculous loans out with no intent on ever repaying them. The Lannisters were quickly descending from being the respectful Lords of Casterly Rock into becoming the laughingstock of Westeros. And then along came his son, Tywin. Tywin was so distraught by his father's own bannermen taking advantage of him, that he took it upon himself to stop the slide of the Lannisters and to retake control of the Westerlands. He demanded a hostage from each of the Reynes and Tarbecks until they repaid the immense debt they had accrued to the Lions of the Rock, but both appealed to Tytos to overlook their debts. Which he did. Tywin, seeing his father as an obstacle to the Lannisters regaining prominence in Westeros, undermined him and demanded that the Reynes and Tarbecks repay their debts in answer for their crimes in threatening their liege lords. When the Tarbecks threatened war, Tywin answered their threats and annihilated their house, slaughtering every single man and child who shared their blood, tearing down their castle on the process. As for the Reynes, they fared little better, as Tywin chased them back to Castamere, trapping them inside what they assumed was a safe place to hide in their hollowed-out mines. Once he was sure they were all locked up inside, he had the mine flooded with water flowing in from a nearby river, ending the line of House Reyne completely. From that point on, no Westerland lords dared to challenge the Lannisters. If someone ever even whispered about opposition, Tywin only had to send a singer to their halls to recite the song known as the Rains of Castamere. The Marbrands, the Westerlings, the Cleganes, the Paynes and all other Westerland houses gave all their energy into contributing to the Lannister revival. Within 30 years of the Reyne and Tarbeck uprisings, Westerland houses weren't the only ones who heard the Rains of Castamere. Any who dared to stand in the way of Tywin Lannister's plans for bringing about the great Lannister dynasty he envisioned would fall. Even mighty creatures of the world like the dragons, the kraken, the stag and the wolf. The North, as the Starks were undisputed kings for 8,000 years before the Targaryens showed up. Afterwards, they had 300 years of loyalty from their bannermen, and the Great Northern Conspiracy honestly does show continued loyalty, even if the conspirators are sharing 5 brain cells among them. They are trying to put Rickon on the throne. When they assumed that Arya was at the mercy of Ramsay Bolton, they wasted a grand opportunity at sacking the Boltons in favor of rescuing her. Bit of a shame that Arya is a fake, and honestly them pitting Stannis and the Boltons against each other is a stroke of genius because whoever wins will be too weak to fight the North. Quite honestly, the way the show handled the North in seasons 6 to 8 was rather insulting, as they're portrayed as spineless, cowed, and borderline xenophobic at times when in reality they're proud, brave, and stubborn as the Scottish they're based off of, and any isolationism comes from not wanting to continue bleeding for others. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to like this video and drop comments. And most importantly, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss anything.